come together to rest, reflect, and share our knowledge before continuing our journey on our individual paths. A kind request, please switch off your mobile phones, and there's a professional photographer, so please refrain taking any photographs or video of the event. Thank you. Traditional and symbolism plays a significant role in our gathering tonight. To mark the auspicious beginning of our program, we will now proceed with the lighting of the oil lamp. This ancient ritual signifies the dispelling of darkness and unhurrying light, knowledge and prosperity. May I invite Venerable Tunnana Sumana Shanthatera, Venerable Panagoda Vajra Jyoti Thera, Mr. Harsha Vijayaratna, Secretary of Western Provincial Council, Mr. Ishan Vijaytilaka, Secretary to the Western Province Governor, Major General Darshana Hettiarachi, Sister Morning Chen from Australia, Brother Yogesh Sharda from Turkey, Dr. Sara Iga from United Kingdom, Brother Ganesh, he is our National Coordinator for Brahma Kumaris, Sri Lanka, and Brother Kumar from Cambodia representing all the foreign delegates. Please come forward and perform this sacred lighting. And also I invite Brigadier De Silva also to join with the lighting of the oil lamp.
Sabbityo vivajjanto sabbarogo vinassato mate bhavatpantarayo sukhi dīghāyiko bhava bhav sabba mangalam rakkantu sabba devata sabba buddhanubhavena sada sutti bhavantu te bhav sabba mangalam rakkantu sabba devata sabba dhammanubhavena sada sutti bhavantu te bhav sabba mangalam rakkantu sabba devata sabba sanghanubhavena Sada sutti bhavantu te.
Thank you. That was a truly serene and meaningful moment. Now, to formally open our proceedings, it gives me a great pleasure to invite Brother Ganesh, our National Coordinator for Brahma Kumaris, Sri Lanka, to the stage for the welcome speech. Over to you, brother.
Greetings of peace. I just would like to give you attention for 1 minute silence to just be in respect for this whole program. Thank you. So as you know, there is a lot of power in silence in this special program. I especially welcome all of you for taking this special opportunity to come together to share your experiences and also to learn many new experiences from others. This is a chance for learning from one another. This special topic of ancient wisdom for inner stability was really designed for the current situation, and that is why this retreat which all of you have come here with our special invitation from our organizing committee. I would like to thank all of you for being here. Especially in this current situation, as you know, in this island of paradise, it's a special pearl of the ocean. We have a lot of secrets here. We have also secrets in other places, but we have gathered here together to really learn about many secrets of the ancient wisdom. For that we have 3 facilitators which we have organized actually for the program. So we especially thank the facilitators. Dr. Sarah Eger from UK, she will be sharing a lot of her experiences. And also Mr. Yogesh Sharda from Turkey, he has a lot of also experiences. And Ms. Maureen Chen from Australia. So they have a lot of experiences in gathering from interaction of people from around the world of various status, because this is important to understand the stability which we need to have our life, to have faced everything. We need to share and make them feel that they are very strong. And that is why this program, we have organized this. And especially I would like to thank special guests have come, Venerable Tuna Sumanasananda Thero and Venerable Panagoda Vajira Jyoti Thero, and our special chief guest, Mr. Harsha Vijayaratna, Secretary of Western Provincial Council, and Mr. Ishan Vijitalaka, Secretary of Western Provincial Governor. So we will see how we can take a lot of benefits from this program. I'm very, very happy to see that we have received all this response from many countries from the Asia Pacific zone. And I also thank all of you for being here with us. So I hope you take this benefit with these few 2 or 3 days. And let's see how it goes. We'll share one another of our experiences as the days gather by. Okay then, so I would like to thank again. We'll go into the depth of this study of the ancient wisdom for inner stability. I thank all of you for being here. Greetings of peace.
Thank you, brother. Now, Sister Charuni will share words of welcome through a song. I'm sure this performance will truly touch our hearts.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, I warmly welcome to you all and thank you so much for being here. And now I'm going to sing a Sinhala song. Before I sing it, I like to tell you a little bit about the song. So it's called Danno Budunge. So this song was written more than 100 years ago for a Sinhala stage drama. It's about our ancient kings, about the Anuradhapura. It's one of the oldest capital in Sri Lanka. And also this song describes peaceful place of temples, monks, lotus ponds, and the natural beauty of the Sri Lanka. It shows how our people have lived closely to natural and followed the teachings of Buddha for centuries. For us, this song is like a prayer. So it connects us to our culture and history and the peaceful spirit of our band. Okay, now I'm going to listen to the song.
Satya
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Charuni. It was nice, beautiful song. Every gathering of this nature is made even more special by the presence of distinguished individuals. We are incredibly honored to have our chief guest, Mr. Harsha Vijayaratna, Secretary of Western Provincial Council, with us tonight. Please join me in extending a very warm welcome to you, sir.
most venerable Theros, Madam Maureen Cheng, and Dr. Sarah Eager, and my friend Mr. Ishan, Secretary to the Governor, and Brahma Kumaris teachers, esteemed delegates, and dear friends. Ayubowan and very warm welcome to you all. Ayubowan is more than a customary greeting. It is a linguistic treasure that encapsulates centuries of culture depth in Sri Lanka. Derived from Sanskrit and Ayu and Bowan, it expresses a wish for longevity and enduring well-being, connecting modern Sri Lanka with its ancient roots. I am privileged and honored to be with you today as we inaugurate the Ancient Wisdom for Inner Stability retreat here in Hanwella, Western Province. I speak on behalf of the Honorable Governor of the Western Province, and it is with his blessings and congratulations that I join you in this meaningful gathering. Hanwella is more than a location, it's my hometown, where I grew up and still live among these trees and rivers. As a Buddhist, I count it a blessing to live near Sripada, the secret mountain where the Buddha's holy feet are believed to have touched this earth. This spiritual heritage guides our daily lives, reminding us of compassion, mindfulness, and wisdom. I am deeply honored to see the Brahma Kumaris, a global spiritual movement, gathering here to share ancient practices that have guided humanity for centuries. In these rapidly changing times, your focus on inner stability, peace, and loving kindness powerfully reminds us of what truly matters. I am inspired by the Brahma Kumaris' commitment to nurturing spiritual identity beyond nationality, race, or religion, and your leadership in the world with simplicity and grace. It is especially encouraging to see the friends from 9 Asia-Pacific countries sharing meditation and spiritual values with openness and respect. Buddhism and Raja Yoga share a vision of seeing ourselves as spiritual beings not defined by illusions that create divisions and sufferings. And the Brahma Kumaris have taught the challenge today is not accepting the truth but letting go of falsehood. Through retreats like this, we learn, reflect, and support each other's is releasing what holds us back to embrace peace and resilience. Your agenda over the next 4 days includes meditations, discussions on compassion, workshops on spiritual powers, and reflections, human beings or being human. These are practical steps to build inner strength while contributing positively to the world around us. I am also pleased that you have chosen the AMBALAMA Lesser Lounge as your venue. While the hotel is newly built, the concept of the AMBALAMA is ancient, centuries old, wooden shelters continuously renewed over generations. Traditionally maintained by communities and resting places for travelers, these structures embody simplicity, hospitality, and harmony with our environment, and ideal setting for nurturing inner stability. May this retreat not only serve as a learning platform but also as a journey of deep self-discovery, fostering cross-cultural friendship, building spiritual resilience and creating a ripple of peace far beyond these 4 days. I am proud that our province and village can host a program that aligns so beautiful with our vision of a more compassionate, peaceful and stable Sri Lanka. Our presence brings light, hope and great value to this country. Last but not least, as we reflect on the role of yoga practitioners to today's world, let us remember that our greatest service is not in the teaching forms, but in guiding minds towards stillness, clarity and truth. The Bhagavad Gita gives us timeless insight into this journey of inner mastery. In the 6th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, verse 6, it is stated as follows. For one who has conquered the mind is the best of friends. But for the who has failed to do so, the mind will remain the greatest enemy. As teachers and practitioners, may we continue to work this path of self-mastery not only to uplift ourselves, but to inspire others to transform their inner enemy into their greatest ally. Let our mindfulness rooted in this ancient wisdom become the high that awakens many. May this retreat be a journey of inner discovery, shared wisdom, and lasting friendship across cultures and faiths. I wish you all the fruitful and peaceful time here in Hanwella, AMBALAMA leisure village. May the triple gem and your spiritual practices guide you to unshakable inner stability. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Harsha Vijayaratna, Secretary of Western Provincial Council. We are really grateful for your presence and your address. Now let's prepare to be mesmerized by a vibrant cultural dance. This performance promises to be a beautiful display of artistry, tradition and grace. Please welcome KO Dancing Academy to the stage. we have got 3 facilitators who are highly educated and who are able to inspire us on a spiritual journey. So I cordially invite Brother Yogesh Sharda to address the gathering.
Hello and good evening, everyone. It's my great pleasure to be here. It's my second visit to Sri Lanka within 2.5 years, and a real honor to be part of this retreat. And when I was asked to come and be part of this, I immediately, in my heart and mind, said I'm very attracted by this topic of ancient wisdom for inner stability. Since I was very young, around 8 or 9 years old, I came into the path of, I think something needs fixing here. It's not so stable, is it? So since I was about 8 or 9 years old, I came into this study of Raja Yoga meditation. So it's been a lifelong practice. And as I grew up in London, one of the things which surprised me was how little attention people pay to their inner world. And most of people's attention goes to the outer world of their family, their job, career, study, and of course that's important. But very little attention relatively to the inner world. And I found due to this imbalance between the inner and the outer, people have the stresses and strains and tensions in their own life, which then percolates out into the world. So my interest in coming onto the spiritual path was twofold. One is how to maintain my own inner stability, protect my own peace and my own happiness, but then also to be able to contribute towards helping the world to become more peaceful. And one thing which always used to surprise me is how fast we are going in terms of technology and science. We can do amazing things today in terms of travel, communication, healthcare. AI, of course, is something that's touching all of us. So in that sense, we can upgrade in terms of science and technology. But the question would arise for me that, what about upgrading on the inside? Can we not go beyond, for example, anger? Can we not go beyond selfishness? Can we not go beyond jealousy or revenge? So on the one side, there was great leaps and progress in technology, but the inner technology, upgrading our mind and our inner values, what about that? And so my interest always has been that if we take better care of the inside, we are able to contribute towards improving the world on the outside. And I'm so glad to be in the presence of our venerable guests, distinguished guests, and all of you who have also come from, I think, about 10 countries, to encourage each other, inspire each other, to be better on the inside so we can really contribute towards creating stability on the outside. So I thank my hosts for inviting me and looking forward to spending the next 4 days with you. Thank you.
Thank you, brother, for your inspiring words. Now, I cordially invite Dr. Zeraiga to give some inputs.
Good evening, everyone. Like Yogesh, I am greatly honored to have been invited, and I'm really looking forward to sharing the next few days with you all. I also came across this Raj Yoga meditation when I was a medical student in Australia, and similarly I learnt a lot and have learnt a lot about how the body works and how the brain works, because I also went on to specialize in psychiatry or mental illness. So I have really understood the troubles of human beings and how it has a profound effect on people's mental well-being as well. And so the knowledge, the ancient knowledge that both Buddhism and Raj Yoga can give to people to help them understand how the mind works and how it also can disturb, as you said, can be your greatest friend or your greatest enemy. So for us to really be able to go to that very peaceful, deep place within and to experience that stability, that peace, it is the greatest gift we can give to the world. You can see that what we're experiencing now on the outside, the disharmony, the upheaval, is a product of people's minds and emotions. So by learning these skills, by being able to, this is a beautiful display here, isn't it? And these lovely principles of Buddhism, metta, so that feeling of loving kindness to all sentient beings, the feeling of karuna, of compassion, that we really can dig deeply into our own inner well of compassion and have that karuna for all living beings. And I learnt a new word today, mudita, which they say is very difficult to translate into English. There's no English word for it, but it's the joy you feel for the happiness of others, for the good fortune of others. So that benevolent good wishes for each other when things are going well. And the last word, which I probably won't pronounce properly, upeka. But I understand the significance. It's equanimity, isn't it? So when we can really have that balance, so that in happiness and sorrow, in praise, defamation, victory, defeat, we can be in that middle way, that place of stability inside, so that we are not affected by all these upheavals and ups and downs in the world. So I really look forward to exploring these things with you over the next 4 days, and the presence of our venerable guests here who also understand this very deeply, these truths of the inner spirit, the inner being, and how important it is to understand that today. So thank you for inviting me. Greatly honoured.
Thank you so much, Doctor. Now, Sister Moni from Australia, she will take us to the entire program what we are going to have on next 3 days. She will give highlights of that, the full program. So she's a member of Regional Coordinating Committee of Dr. Kumaris Asia Pacific, and also she is the main coordinator of this program. So over to you, sister.
So, Om Shanti, greetings of peace to everyone. Thank you so much for being here. It's our really great honor to be here with all of you and to be welcomed in such a colorful and joyous way as well as the depth and the chanting was really very touching. So thank you. So yeah, this is actually the first retreat under the banner of ancient wisdom for inner stability. And it was the thought actually of our sister Rami. Sister Rami, will you please stand up? She's very shy, she'll be embarrassed, but so it was really her thought to have this retreat, and we explored a few countries as to where we might hold this, but we're very aware that Sri Lanka holds a special place in the whole tradition of Buddhism. And I know many people who've come here for that spiritual journey and the depth and richness that's received here. And I'm sure some of our participants actually came because it was in Sri Lanka. So it's wonderful to be here for this first retreat. And as the title says, we're going to be exploring the shared ancient wisdom, because our roots are actually the same. Way back, thousands of years, our roots are the same, both Buddhism and Raja Yoga. And so we'll be able to come together, share, exchange, learn from each other, and really think about how we can both improve our own mind as well as be able to do something for this world, because it's really in need of the inner stability. So what we'll be doing over these few days, we'll be welcoming everyone. It's optional, but we'll be welcoming everyone to join us at 4 a.m. for meditation. But we'll have meditation at 6:30 again, so there's always a second chance. So 6:30 we'll be having a meditation and then a little bit of exercise, stretching, some silent time, and of course talks and workshops and panels. So a great opportunity over these few days to share. But a lot of the sharing will also happen over the meal times and in the breaks, because there's a lot of sharing in these retreats that goes on between the participants. And we weren't quite sure when we organized it how the response would be, but I must say we filled it very quickly and had to say, no, sorry, it's full. And so that was very wonderful. And the people that said that they were interested to come, they all quickly booked their tickets and finalized everything. So thank you for that, because it made it very easy for us. We didn't have to chase up. We didn't follow up. It was just a very smooth and easy event to organize. And fortunately, all the flights came on time and everything's gone well. So it's a very good beginning for our days together. Of course, a very big part will be the meditation. And I know we have perhaps different methods of meditation. So it will be both guided in the sense of sharing what the practice is within the Brahma Kumaris, but it will also be silence time. So we will have a combination of both, hopefully to address the interests and the practices of all the participants. So meditation is so essential, and I would say it doesn't matter what meditation people do as long as they meditate, because it's so essential in our world. And how I got started, a bit similar to my friends, I was very concerned about the world when I was 18, 19 years old. So I was involved in saving the whales, saving the trees, doing something to help the poor, and anti-uranium mining. And I was thinking, what's more important? I mean, where am I going to focus? I can't help every cause, so where will I focus? And when I came across meditation, then I thought, yes, as you said, the mind is the most valuable. You can't really call it a possession or a thing, but It is the most valuable thing we have, because if we lose our mind, we lose everything. So it really is the most important aspect of our life, learning how to manage the mind. And so I dedicated my life when I was 21 to this organization, because I felt, yes, if we can encourage people to set their minds straight, then a lot of these problems can be resolved and people will come on board to help, because we organize many international events and we call on leaders such as yourselves to also support in this journey. So thank you all for coming, and we will have some meditation together. So let's move into that. But I will need some water. Can we dim the lights a little bit? Is that possible? So in the practice of Raj Yoga meditation, we develop the practice to meditate with our eyes open. So we invite you to do that, but whatever's comfortable for you. The easiest way to go within is to start by watching the breath, withdrawing our thoughts from the outside world, any concerns. And simply going within. And finding the inner peace within myself, which is my original core. I am a being of peace. My true nature is of peace. I'm comfortable when I'm in a state of peace. Peace means to have a clear mind. Not to react to anything. But to keep my mind clear. So that I can respond in the right way. In this way, I experience peace as an inner power. The power to control myself is also a state of silence. I can influence the atmosphere through this state of silence. Meditation is cultivating the soul, the sentient being, clearing away the confusion, the doubts, the negativity. And nourishing the natural state of peace, of love and joy. Yoga is the link with the light beyond. Connection, empowerment, a reminder of who I am. A pure being. It's the journey back to the original state of the self. A renewal of the spirit. So let's now just spend a little time in silence with ourselves, enjoying ourselves as we really are. Peaceful, compassionate beings. So now we've really met on the soul level with each other, sharing the journey already. So just while we set up for some, what we call toli, the Brahma Kumaris call it toli, some sweets and blessings. Our guests from across the miles have also brought some sweets, some blessing cards, so we'll be having a little gift from Malaysia, a little sweet from Turkey, and a blessing from Thailand today. So lovely to share that. So I think as while they're setting up, I'll just give a little introduction to the Brahma Kumaris for those who haven't come to know about us. So we are spread out in about 110 countries, and we do not consider ourselves so much as a religion, but a movement towards spirituality, even more than meditation, which is our practice, but our aim is to spread spirituality in every area of life. So at our headquarters in India, we have 20 wings. So wings is another word for departments. So our departments are called wings. And they're wings of education, media. Also we have the armed security wing and transport and media. We have all these wings. And people who practice Raj Yoga in their life from these different professions organize retreats, workshops, lectures all over to share how they are using this spiritual practice in their own professions, in their own lives. One of the wings is also called agriculture, and we teach farmers not just organic farming, but also the method of meditating on the seeds so that they produce more vitamin C. This is the research that's come out. More vitamin C, more protein, and less pests. So when we meditate on the seeds, that's the result we get. So we experiment. It's also known as Raj Yoga Research and Raj Yoga Education and Research Foundation. So through this we really explore and develop in education. Of course, it comes very much in the way of values. In medical also we have a wing, we have an organization called Values. It's called the Janki Foundation. It's called Values in Healthcare. And actually Sarah is one of the main leaders and drivers of that. So we offer programs for people in the medical profession. Apps also for meditation, but programs so that they can come back to the core of their being, their values. For teachers, again, bringing them back to the core of their values, which is why they entered that profession in the first place. And so really bringing back people to who they are, what their values are, because spirituality pretty much translates as values, because this is what it brings back in our life. And so the Brahma Kumaris also registered with or a member of the United Nations under the Department of Public Information, and through that we're able to, spread these ideas through the United Nations initiatives. So we just want to spread spirituality, and of course every religion represents that spirituality and helps in all of this endeavor. So I think we're ready now to offer you a sweet and a little gift. So I'll let Subhadra take care now.
Thank you so much, sister. So we have come to the end of the program. So please, in a row, come slowly and take the blessings and tholi. Really, we are really fortunate. The tholi, the sweet, special sweet, it came from Turkey. Brother Yogesh, he himself brought the tholi for us. And the blessing card, it's from the gift from Thailand. And there's a small gift that our meditation group has brought for us. So please come in a row and collect your appreciation. I want to extend a massive thanks to all of you for being with us today. After collecting the tholi, please be seated. Please. Everybody is invited to have the vegetarian dinner today with us. So until we invite you, until we informed you all, just have get to know each other. It's a good chance for get to know each other.